Morning fellows, Ben back again with something interesting. I've swapped out my stock instrument console for this. This is my unit now. This is what does it for me now, and this is going to be there. I'm not gonna revert back to the stock instrument console. I love the stock instrument console. I just simply love it. But this time when I opened it up to dust it, there was a lot of the PVC started melting, and a lot of dust started forming inside the glass window. So I thought I might as well dust it, and I opened up the instrument console. I started. It's starting to wither. Can't really help it. It's about 7 years old. It's my second instrument console. The first time, within a year, the bike met with an accident and I lost the instrument console. So it's about 7 years old and it's starting to wither away. A lot of off-road rides in the hot sun in Chennai. Or maybe poor quality. What can you say? So, kept that aside. Anyways, I was running the tablet U6. This is Aoocci U6. Thought of converting this into my full-time instrument console, and with this came there's a lot of advantages to running this. There's the GPS done. I don't have to look down. Straight on my face I have the GPS, I have the direction, I have my speed. The speed comes up here itself. The speed comes up on the side. This cannot connect to the engine via an RPM sensor, because this is independent tablet. This software is DMD2. This particular software that I'm running to navigate is DMD, Drive Mode Dashboard 2. And this Drive Mode Dashboard sells dedicated devices which have RPM gauges and everything. So with which you can, that's just one device that replaces all the gizmos in your instrument console, and you're good to go. But this is an independent tablet, generic, I believe. So this doesn't really support the RPM gauge on the Drive Mode Dashboard software. It does pick up on speed with this GPS on top. If you guys can see, there's a GPS dedicated big device receiver. With that, I have like there you go. That's my location. I'm just 2 blocks away from the ocean, and that's my current location, and I'm good to go with that. So that's how speed comes up too. The only thing that I was missing out was on the what do you call this? The RPM gauge. And now I've always I've been running the Trailtech temperature gauge, engine temperature, cylinder head temperature gauge. This thing has a sensor attached to the cylinder head, spark plug, and with that it reads the temperature of the cylinder head. And now I have another gizmo from Trailtech. This is called the Trailtech TTO. RPM, tacho and time. This thing delivers tacho and time. So with this, what you can do is you have RPM come up. There you go. That's RPMs. That's RPMs. And then with this you can also check out max RPM. With every ignition cycle, this shows you max RPM at time and hours. 0.2 hours would mean 2 minutes of riding in total. When it turns 60, it shows you 1 hour. So I've done 2 minutes of riding so far with this installed. And this is more like an hour gauge for the enduro machines, which do not come with any kind of instrument console, but they rely solely on the service intervals, rely solely on the number of hours the machine has clocked. So this shows you the number of hours you've ridden before you need an engine rebuild. Going back to the RPMs. I run higher RPMs for various reasons. We'll discuss that some other day, some other time on another video. But there's a particular reason why I run higher RPMs, and I would recommend it. Well, I'll talk about that on another video. But for now, that's the RPM gauge. So that's solved my problem of RPMs, engine revolutions. I rely a lot on this to keep my engine running in good condition. I do not cross a certain RPM. This motorcycle is race ready, so I have to be very careful what kind of RPMs I ride on. I don't cruise at a higher RPM. I give it all kinds of bashing and thrashing, but I let the engine cool down. I don't keep running higher RPMs. So this is a way to keep that in check. This is also a way to keep that in check. Between 180 and 200 degrees Celsius is what I keep this engine to. Anything, the moment it surpasses, goes beyond 200 degrees Celsius, I stop the vehicle and I let it rest. So these two gauges help a lot in keeping your engine running in good condition. And this thing now replaces my instrument console. Both from Trailtech. These are imported. You don't get them in India. mxstore.in used to sell this, but now it's out of stock. Price and everything, look up online, fellas. But let me tell you that this is a 100% a need, a must if you are into a motorcycle that you thrash a lot and you want to keep the engine in good nick. And you need to be aware of how you handle the engine. So RPMs are a must. The rest of the navigation, speed, time, what else? This shows. It's supposed to show a coolant temperature also. Like I said, if you get the dedicated device from DMD2, they have sensors running into everything, and that shows you temperature of everything. So instead of the coolant temperature, the cylinder head gauge temperature is what will work on this motorcycle. And from the DMD2 dashboard, you can access any of the other apps that you have installed on the device. So that's that. A quick take on Trailtech. Trailtech makes solid gizmos. These things have been on the machine for this one has been on the machine for almost 2 years now, 1.5 2 years, and it's going strong. In the hot sun, nothing happens to the plastic. The plastic is super solid. So I absolutely trust this. And the way I've mounted it, forgot to talk about that. So that's how I have mounted it on the what do you call it? The sunshade of the Aoocci U6. I've drilled two holes, and that's how it's sitting on the sun lip, the sun screen, whatever you want to call this. It's sitting on that comfortably, and I just love the way it looks. It's superb, if you ask me. It's one beautiful dash now. Anyway, so if you liked it, give this a big thumbs up, fellas, and subscribe for more interesting content like this. We'll get going. See you guys on a